big knockdown for him. We'll see if he can follow it up.
You could see that he was flowing. Everything was working in accordance to what he wanted it to be. And at the moment that it showed itself, the moment that the opportunity arrived, he jumped on it, got that big knockdown, and now he finds himself ahead in this fight.
All right, let's see how it goes here at the start of round 2. JDS, Junior Dos Santos. And on the other side, Stipe Miocic.
Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow. Big punch lands through the middle.
Lands a glancing right hand upstairs. That's a good right hand there by Stipe. Maybe he'll attack the body here. You can certainly speak to that. He's a guy who mixes it up well on the feet.
He's a guy that can do everything. And not only can he land punches up high,
oh!
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Trying to stay in this fight. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Well, he's got his back now. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
So there, I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, he is up, but man, is he hurt. A finish could come here at any time. Well, the numbers continue to pile up. 54 total strikes here.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, straight right. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the one that lands perfect, and that one landed perfect.
Combination lands for him. It was hard to see a miss in that sequence. He's put it all together.
I mean, everything.
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up. And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 51 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Junior Ciclano Dos Santos.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout. Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight collision.
Ready.
Round 1 is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the field.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Oh, nice connection connection there by Jon Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight, DC.
And you have to have
Nice liver shot lands.
big leg kick land.
Back and forth we go. Oh, straight right.
Relax. Keep your hands up, moving out.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Lands with the kick there. No pad on that foot.
No shin guard. He's taking all of that kick every time he throws.
Oh, and he gets the takedown. Useful. Working off his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Close guard. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, working inside the now open guard of his opponent. Uh-oh.
Throwing up a triangle. The guy on his back is very good at submissions, and if he's not careful here, he's going to get stuck, and he will have to submit.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than trying for a submission now. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Close guard. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
Slow that heart rate down. Everything you're throwing is working, okay? Everything. Let's stay.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 2 here.
Nice leg kick land. Beautiful strike.
In a single collar tie.
Let's get some offense. Let's get going.
Just misses with that one.
I mean, he's cutting them down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, nice moving stick there. We'll talk a lot about sticking and moving, but slipped that offering and then countered with a punch of his own. Guess it pays to be the longer fighter. At least it certainly did there. Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. Might as well use it. And they separate. And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
Well, confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high. And I got to think when you knock a fighter down in the previous round, that's going to think you can do it again.
I mean, confidence is key in anything you do in regards to fighting. So, for him to secure that knockdown early, he has to feel good going forward.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Close guard. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Jones is back in half guard. Just over a minute to go, round two. Oh, he's going for his arm now. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
Good work from the top here by Jones. 30 seconds to go in the round. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can't attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Third round underway. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Oh, nice pop there from the crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stayed committed to the offensive wrestling, and now he has his opponent where he wants.
A sigh of relief from the people watching, because they were tired of watching him flail around trying to get takedowns and get defended over and over again. He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock, and if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Back mount now. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the fight.
Got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Fighters back to their feet here. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly.
He's out!
Holy smokes! Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Well, and that's the type of aggressiveness and execution that is going to endear you, the UFC President Dana White, to the matchmakers. Make sure you keep it out of the judge's hands, and that's exactly what he did here tonight. A huge shot landed clean. Clearly his opponent was hurt very badly, and ultimately the finish came right then and there. Outstanding execution down the stretch tonight. Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. A huge knockout under the lights. They'll be talking about that one for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 43 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jon Jones!
Well, he's smiling. Coming up next, it is a heavyweight collision between Chael Sonnen and Little Nog Antonio Rogerio Nogueira.
You ready? You ready?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded.
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategies the way that they need to. It's a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Nogueira's back to the side control now. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on.
Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the
And he's up. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
All right, side control now. And he landed the right hand there. Oh, blood pouring out of that eyebrow now. That shot opened him up. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this thing.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. Attacking armbar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Looking good. Breathe. You got that ready, coach. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, round two. You ready? You ready?
Second round underway.
That's a big strike right there.
Oh, significant strike attempt. How's his opponent still
I
standing?
mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's got to be
Quick
over
entry
very
again,
soon.
not a
That
single.
was a great single. Oh my God, he switched the arm to a high crotch, rotated him and took him for a ride. That was a big takedown.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted. Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Sonnen. Sound strike on the ground. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Chael. Good, solid strike on the ground.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. You gotta be careful, armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Oh, now he's in trouble.
Not tapping out tonight. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions.
Right.
They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position. Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
Respira fundo. Muito bom, muito bom. A gente tem mais 5 minutos. Vamos acabar logo com essa luta.
Third round underway. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. All right, single collar tie now. All right, so again, the fighters clinch here, and with authority, goes to the judo throw right into side control.
He's inside control. He's got a ton of options.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Sonnen, ground and pound from half guard now. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Leg attempt here, nice jump, and this might just be a matter of time.
Oh, wow,
Side control now. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chael. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores the contest, 29-28, Nogueira. Judge 2 scores it, 30-27, Sonnen. And Judge 3 scores it, 30-27. For the winner by split decision, Chael Sonnen! All right, so there it is. 2 of the 3 judges saw it his way. He gets it done by split decision. You've never won a split decision in your career.
Oh, I've won a split decision. Alexander Gustafsson and I went to a split decision. Right after the first scorecard was read in his way, I almost panicked because I was like,
Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between Cain Velasquez and Francis Ngannou.
You ready? All right, you ready?
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. 2 of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Right hand on point. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
Know when to hold him. Yep,
There you go.
absolutely.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by the Predator, Francis Ngannou. 2 minutes now to go in the opening round. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds.
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's going to attack armbar here.
And he's out. I mean, how many can he take? 45 seconds remain in the round. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Cain Velasquez. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Flush right hand is true. Oh, big hook. That'll sting. What an end to round one. While we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC, a lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
Round two, Cain Velasquez ready to go. Okay, ready. Round two. And the Predator, Francis Ngannou. Good is that right hand. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Volume strikes continue to rain down. His opponent pretty helpless there on the ground.
His opponent is helpless. He's been hurt, he's been battered, he's been beat, and now this guy's just trying to find the right time to land the strike that is the fight.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Ngannou gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Uppercut attempt does not get to the target. Nice job defensively there by Velasquez.
Oh man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to... Oh, he's attacking choke now.
And this might just be a matter of time. Right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
Oh, nice job using this. Nicely done.
Come on, let's go.
Well, he works hard to get up again here, but he looks hooked. All right, so the unofficial numbers tell you 77 total strikes have now found the mark for Cain Velasquez. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC.
Oh, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Shoot on the throw. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a sub.
You got to try to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here or if you're going to go to submission.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, side control now. 10 minutes in the books. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
It's the last round. You're losing. This guy wants to take you down. He wants to submit you. He's got a full submission.
Final round, you ready?
Third round underway.
Punch over the top.
Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh! Velasquez going for the leg kick. He does not connect. Single collar tie now. So the numbers thus far, unofficial they may be, but 84 total strikes have landed for Cardio Cain Velasquez. And connecting at a 68% clip thus far against Francis Ngannou. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Single collar tie. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it.
Another beautiful takedown land.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Ngannou's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Gets up again here, but hurting. Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You better protect that head.
Great job securing the Muay Thai clinch. Watch for big knees to the body, and eventually him switch it up with a big knee to the head.
Accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. That was a perfect shot. It's in there deep. There you go. Oh, nice.
Pretty good work off of the bottom here by Ngannou.
Now he's going to try to attack Kimura here.
Oh!
Turn on the elbow. He's going to chase the submission finish.
They somehow stays in the fight. Well, don't leave it in the judges' hands. A little bit easier said than done. Competitive, close fight. You got to lean either way.
I mean, it is horrible when you walk back to the center of the octagon not knowing exactly who won the fight. I thought he won a lot of the striking exchanges, but it wasn't very clear. So it'll be interesting to see who gets the decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Francis the Predator Ngannou.
Well, congratulations to him there, and I think 5 years from now they'll forget that it was a split and not a unanimous decision, but that was a close fight.
I mean, that was a very close fight, and that's the most uncomfortable decision in the world, to walk to the center not knowing if you did enough to get the job done.
Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between Tyson Fury and Stefan Struve.
Ready. Ready to fight?
Round one is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans. Oh, that's a nice strike.
They're certainly getting after it early. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Unable to connect there. Oh, single collar tie here. So a combination of knees here. You don't see this all the time where a fighter will throw multiple knees, but if it's not broken, they'll fix it.
There's no takedown threat. If there was a takedown threat, he would not be throwing so many knees. But there's no threat of getting taken down, so he is just letting those knees fly.
Struve gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Connects with a right hand. Pretty good punch, that one.
Nice right punch by this young man.
And they separate. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
In the clinch, big body punch, digging his entire hip into every single strike.
Nice punch by Tyson.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one, so he continues. Whoa! Ooh, diving punch lands.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Back to his feet. Struve gets caught with that punch.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Struve gets the finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control?
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one? I mean, that right hand landed square.
Lands flush with that right hand. Oh, eats a knee. Struve's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Nice punch lands.
Straight right hand now just misses. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. try to establish that jab. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Whiffs on that offering. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Ooh, big shot lands. It was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. Well, I'm an identical twin. 2 is better than 1. He might as well double up on the jab. He did so effectively there.
Doubling up on the jab, and you see his opponent's head popping back every time it lands.
Struve gets caught with that punch.
Nice.
Just misses there with the left. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh!
Oh, nice right hand. Very tricky when he throws that body.
Oh, and he lands yet another strike to the body. Pinpoint placement right underneath the elbow.
Oh, he got him real good, too.
Struve gets caught with that punch. Got his... Oh! Huge right hand!
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Well, he's got his back now. What a fight so far.
They're mixing it up perfectly. Love when you're doing it with the kicks. Keep those going. He's slowing down.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Well, he...
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got a pressure. Running fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Back mount now.
Oh, he got him. He got him.
Oh, and that is it. Referee has seen enough, and maybe so have we. Your winner by TKO.
That was a great performance. Way to land those strikes and go and chase down the finish when you get an opportunity.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 36 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Tyson Fury.
Oh, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking him.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, So the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the Jones.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Ooh, what a punch.
And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
Hands higher, hands higher.
Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. Some fighters don't check a lot of leg kicks. That one was checked. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round one.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Effective punch there by Alexander Gustafsson. The right hand just misses. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
A little single collar tie there.
Oh, nice.
Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy at its best. And everything's landing with so much power. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
26 total strikes, and now landed for Alexander Gustafsson. Oh, and he finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? Try again?
If at first you don't succeed, you try again. And this guy is the poster boy for that saying, because he shot many takedown attempts, and he finally has secured one.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. 5 minutes in the books.
Hey, stop.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
And just like that, we have arrived at the start of our second round. Johnny Walker versus that man, Alexander Gustafsson.
Beautiful punch. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. But how about jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well. If you drop, what a beautiful thing.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
So as we call on the numbers here, 47 total strikes have landed for Alexander Gustafsson. And striking with about 48% accuracy against Johnny Walker. Oh, short elbow lands clean. Muay Thai plum. Just missed with the leg kick. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
2 minutes now to go.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh.
Nice punch there.
Oh, Johnny Walker with another early land. This is a guy who fights like he is double parked outside, one of the bigger power threats in this light heavyweight division. And prevailing wisdom is that eventually Walker is going to find himself into a UFC championship scenario. Oh, beautiful jab by him there. Got that to the target quickly.
He's dictating the fight with a jab. Oh, he hurt him bad with a jab.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Oh, one of these lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with the head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Everybody sit down, take a deep breath. Listen, we're down on the scorecards right now. He's winning the stand-up battle. We need to look to put this on the ground. I want you to go out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Effective strike there. Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. That shows the power and the placement. It was placed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
76 total strikes, and now landed for Alexander Gustafsson. Well, the accuracy rate not too bad either. 43% on the connections thus far against Johnny Walker.
Straight punch lands.
Oh,
he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, big left hook there. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out. Oh!
What a fantastic strike.
Oh!
Oh, he tasted that knockout life. He tasted the knockout life. Over. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming, so a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 19 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style. Coming up next, it's a UFC collision.
You ready?
All right, so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Just misses with the straight left hand. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
And they separate.
What a punch.
Just missed with the left there. Oh, he's feeling it now. Nice combination there by Rockhold. Takedown here, he gets it. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
You can't break your will.
Unable to land with that punch.
Real quick leg kick.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Swing and a miss with that straight left hand.
Nice strike.
Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. And his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think he's going low, but come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Luke Rockhold.
Liver kick.
45 seconds to go here in round one.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Nice looping punch.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
He's grabbing the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really got his opponent on those things.
Oh, he goes to the uppercut, he lands to the head.
He landed a beautiful uppercut right as he comes in close.
Work. Nobody's with that guy. Keep doing that. Stay on him. He's scared of you now.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick, and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
All right, second round underway.
Don't wait. You hit him first.
Oh! All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found a setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it.
So 33 total strikes have now landed for Luke Rockhold. And landing home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming hurt bad. Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, how about that? He lands a huge kick. Oh!
Let's focus now.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2.
Great punch.
Oh, collar tie. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Rockhold's got an arm. Looks like he's trying to lock up a Kimura.
And now he falls back into the finishing position.
Brilliant submission defense there. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Grab. Probably feel that eye is starting to swell. You don't want it to close up on it.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round. It wasn't just the accuracy, it was the aggressiveness, the volume.
It was unbelievable to watch him be so active. The cardio, the push, the pace, and the pressure that he put.
Oh!
He didn't like that right hand. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Takedown defense holds up. And they separate. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Rockhold gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
3 minutes now to go to decide this one. So some fight stats for you here. 57 total strikes have now landed for Luke Rockhold. And landing with 51.
Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
You see him put himself into the half guard? Like the control, yep.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Bottom fighter trying to control, and he's out. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Rockhold. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Back to the feet now. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Got clipped with the right hand.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored this contest 30-27, 9-28, 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Anthony Lionheart.
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him at our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. Coming up next, it is a heavyweight collision between Brian T-City Ortega and Jeremy Stephens. Round 1 is upon us between 2 of the best fighters in the world.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, that right hand is on point. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot that angle. He's a tech arm bar now.
Posturing up now.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Side control now. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Working on a choke here, potentially. All right, so he postures up.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Oh, that'll work. The ground and pound strike is good. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man, I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to... Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Well, round one, a tough act to follow. Now we get to our second round. Brian Ortega versus Jeremy Stephens.
Oh, big punch land. Big body kick land.
Just out of range with that right hand. Ortega gets touched by that leg kick attempt. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Seems to have timed that counter pretty well. I hear a lot of you fighters talk about a naked takedown attempt, right? No setup. Certainly not the case there, as he set up the takedown with a beautiful combination of strikes.
And he always does it. He always tries to trick you. He never just takes those blind takedowns. And I think that goes to the fight IQ of this young man.
Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolated to try to get a Kimura here. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by T-City, Brian Ortega. So we call on the fight stats here. These are unofficial, but strong numbers. 46 total strikes and counting have now landed for Brian T-City Ortega. And essentially landing on 7 of every 10 attempts, 71% unofficially. The accuracy rate thus far against Jeremy Stephens. Up over the top, this fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Close guard. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, close guard now. Ortega's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Remaining active here in his pursuit of the submission. Another attempt here. And he's out. 45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. All right, some good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
All right, has the guard closed here. And that's the end of round number 2. All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC, punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
That was your round for sure. You dominated that round. I need more of the same. This is the last 5 minutes of the fight.
All right, next round is underway. He really did a nice job defensively in the previous round. You're not always winning with defense in MMA, but the crowd was oohing and eyeing as he moved that head off the center.
I mean, it was defensive brilliant. Yeah. I mean, just the ability to move. Use first. Serve him up. Look at him.
Oh, big stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. An attacking armbar.
Oh, he postured up there. Nicely done. Stevens' lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by T-City, Brian Ortega. Man, the submission attempts keep on coming, going for a choke now.
Oh, wow, oh!
Bottom fighter trying to control, and he's out. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, it creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations. Attacking armbar.
Posturing up now.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Ortega's right back to the full mount here. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
30 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Gotta be careful, armbar. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta... Oh, man, that was slick.
See how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Brian T-City Ortega!
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision and certainly a dominant performance here tonight. Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between Chael Sonnen and Junior Dos Santos.
You ready? Okay, you ready?
Well, there is nothing quite like calling fights here in Rio de Janeiro. I'd imagine for the athletes, nothing quite like making that walk. Here we are back in Brazil once again.
For the Brazilian.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the judge.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Big punch from the clinch. Watch, knees to the body.
Now he's got the Muay Thai block. Both guys appeared to land there. job at least staying upright on that.
His opponent got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from his clinch position.
Oh, look at that head snap back as he connects with another uppercut. Doesn't have potentially a critical takedown here. Ooh, all right, he's got the full mount now, DC, and he has proven to be a hard guy to buck off from this position.
Oh, because he's so heavy. He keeps his weight down. He really does grind on you with his bottom half. He doesn't do anything with his arms. His arms are free to punch. He's collecting you with his hips and his legs, making you make a determination as to whether or not you want to get ground and pounded to the mat, or if you're going to give your back up, where he will then start to chase chokes.
A lot of energy expenditure defensively if you are the bottom fighter in this equation. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Summons right back to the full mount. Under a minute now to go in the round. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from... Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so a big knockdown for him courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
Okay, round two, you ready? You ready?
Second round here.
Nice punch lands over the top. Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man. Look at
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Ooh, he landed a huge hook there. Oh, big left. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over. Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming. And before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. We go right inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 57 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Junior Cigano dos Santos.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you got. It is a heavyweight collision between Alexander Gustafsson and Jon Jones.
You ready?
right, here we go, round one. Jon Jones versus Alexander Gustafsson. And if anybody can talk about both sides of this matchup, DC, it's you. Your thoughts on their third meeting here tonight?
Gustafsson has to make some adjustments. In the second fight, he looked a little bit lost. He looked as though he allowed...
Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Don't finish this fight. He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch.
Really making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch. Jones' strike attempt there is blocked. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, nice offering there with the knee. He talked to us a lot about that on Thursday. Felt like the knees would be there. It was certainly there on that exchange.
He knew they would be available. He just knew he would have to find the right opportunity and right time to land those strikes.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Oh, Superman punch. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, nice connection there by Jon Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight, DC.
And you have to have it, because the target's always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones seems desperate to keep that title weapon on.
All right, single collar tie now. All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offense.
Oh, goes for the ankle pick now to get him down, DC. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Jon Jones.
He's hurt bad. Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Allows him to get right back up.
He did a great job securing that ankle pick, but did not react quick enough to secure top position.
All right, so just like that, back to a standing position. We will see who has the advantage. Throws the right hand there. Misses with the left hook. Gustafsson gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these beautiful entries. He gets the takedown late in the round, too, which could have an impact on the judges. Gustafsson's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
And he's out. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
All right, let's get to round 2. Oh, he lands the Superman punch. How about it? So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Nice punch by Gustafsson. Pretty good kicks there by Jones. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Head strikes. Single collar tie now. Oh, that's a good right hand. Well, you're starting to see the damage now, bleeding from his cheek.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now he's got that tie clinch. Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Jones. 38 total strikes have landed for Johnny Bones Jones. and still above 50%, landing with 56% accuracy against Alexander Gustafsson. Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch. Double leg takedown is true. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
All right, side control now. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts. Jones is going for an arm here.
Oh, nice.
He might get a finish here. Nicely done. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Alexander Gustafsson. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Both fighters get up now. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
Nice kick.
And that's the end of round number 2. All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our next round. High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going here.
He'll look to keep winning the fight with his kicks. He's throwing high kick, leg kick, body kick. He's even throwing a couple spin kicks in there. This guy is so educated with fighting with his legs.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Out of range with that one.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Nice.
Jones's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Big kick lands.
Oh, Superman punch is true. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
Nice.
Here he is back in the clinch. 69 total strikes have landed for Jon Jones. And connecting with 48% accuracy against the mauler, Alexander Gustafsson. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch. Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Under 2 minutes in our third and final round. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt.
Head kick.
Got the single collar tie. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Well, looks as though his leg, you can even see him limping a little bit. Changes his stance. You'll see a high effort to double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hips, finished the shot.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
And this might just be a matter of time. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Jon Bones Jones!
All right, nice job by him there, as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown.
Ready. Ready to fight?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to.
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Oh, my goodness. What a performance.
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight. And there he is, all smiles. What a huge knockout he turned in here tonight. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 23 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Tyson Fury.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. Coming up next, it is a heavyweight collision between Brian T-City Ortega and Francis Ngannou.
Ready. Ready to fight?
Well, DC's been all over this great nation. Fort de Laser right on the equator. Tonight, though, we are in Rio de Janeiro. How was the flight, my man? You're holding up pretty well.
It's rough flying to Rio de Janeiro. It's far from me coming from California, but the moment I step foot in here, I know that I'm in for great fights, and I'm also in for a great crowd. People that are very knowledgeable about the sport of mixed martial arts and very passionate.
All right, early round one here. Big reach advantage, DC. We'll see if he can employ that patented jab.
Yes, he has to maintain distance. He's the taller guy. So every time his opponent tries to enter, he's going to have to take something on the way inside.
Oh, single collar tie here. Takedown defense holds up. Just misses with the left hook. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Oh, huge left hand from Francis Ngannou. Every time he loads up and extends, you feel like the fight might be in.
Yeah, absolutely. And the whole crowd holds their breath,
Right.
You hear a big exhale. Every time Francis loads up to finish the fight, you hear the crowd take all the air in because they're ready to explode. That's the type of performer, that's the type of fighter that Francis is.
Continues to mix it up. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Beautiful 1-2 punch.
Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
He's got him right here. Back to the feet. Oh! Ngannou's just got full mount now. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked, and he got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke. Oh!
And this might just be a matter of time. Not tapping out tonight. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Stop. All right. We lost that round. We're going to go back out there. We're going to win this with strike. Don't think about wrestling, not even for 1 second. Jab, jab, kick to the body. Jab, jab, kick to the body.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
All right, here we go now. Our second round. Brian Ortega and Francis Ngannou. Ngannou gets caught with that punch. Strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Whoa!
Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful.
He's got his foot on the hips. Now he's going to attack a triangle choke here. Look for him to try to move the arm across so that he can start getting head pressure down. Oh, wow. Oh! Oh, now he's in trouble.
Wow. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
48 total strikes have landed for Francis Ngannou, and landing with 58% accuracy against Brian Ortega. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And now he's got the tie clinch.
Another.
Oh! He's out!
He's done. He's done. What a fight.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 29 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Francis the Predator Ngannou.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably... Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, and Junior Dos Santos.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself thinking this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Well, you saw us referencing the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook.
He loaded up with that right hand, too.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Good punch lands.
These guys throwing early. Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it. Nice kick.
Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Fury gets up again here, but he looks hurt. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Fury's back in full mount. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move. And when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away, try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
90 seconds and counting here in our opening round. Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, worked hard to get up again, but he looks like he's compromised. So 35 total strikes have now landed for Junior Dos Santos.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand. 30 seconds now to go in round 1. Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the Thai clinch.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He is a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee-knee and then try to land a big one to the head. Big and kick.
Take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Slips the punch nicely there. We talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC.
Big punch lands. Ooh.
Right punches there. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Fury gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Pretty significant well to the left side. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Now he counters with a right hook to the head. So a much different approach from him here in round.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Oh, a huge block there. Fury gets hit with a kick. Oh!
Oh, nice. Nice. Good stick.
Just misses with the straight right. Oh, that left hand is money tonight. Lands the right hand. Oh, liver shot right on the button.
Liver shot, that is the most debilitating shot in all of fighting. It is very difficult to recover from that.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. 60 total strikes have already found the mark for Junior Dos Santos. And the connection rate pretty good, 55% to this point in the fight against Junior Dos Santos.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to...
Oh! Back to the feet. Oh, he might be out.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything.
What a round. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Nice punch there by Dos Santos. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Oh! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Just out of range with that left hook.
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
And we got a fight on our hands. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Oh!
Nice straight punch.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round.
He doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
He got him bad!
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Dos Santos. Beat his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he had that hand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Now connects with a right. 85 total strikes have now landed for Junior Cigano Dos Santos. Only landing about 3 out of every 10 strikes, though, DC. 30% the accuracy rate. Connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know what run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh!
He didn't like that left hand.
He's got him hurt here. Big left hook there. Wow. Unbelievable. All right, so a close competitive fight throughout. It goes the distance. Maybe a slight striking edge on one side, and perhaps that'll be enough for him to get the knock.
I mean, he's got to hope, right? He's got to hope that what he did, those exchanges where he came out in front, was enough to earn him the victory. This was a very, very close fight, and I'm interested to see who gets decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Declared the winner by split decision, Tyson Fury.
Well, congratulations to him there, and I think 5 years from now they'll forget that it was a split and not a unanimous decision, but that was a close fight.
I mean, that was a very close fight, and that's the most uncomfortable decision in the world. So
all right, coming up next, a heavyweight collision between Francis Ngannou and Jon Jones.
You ready? You ready?
Round 1 is upon us between 2 of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you make that.
there are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans. Great punch landed with so much power.
Edge of your seat action as expected so far. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Oh, nice connection there by Jon Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight, DC.
And you have to have that because the target's always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones seems destined to keep that title wrapped around his waist. Good punch.
And they separate. Splits the guard, lands the right hand. Misses again with a right punch. We cross the midpoint in round 1.
Oh, my God.
Oh, big left.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Johnny Bones Jones.
Wow.
From the clinch here, nice trip to get the takedown. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Jones is going for an arm here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And he's out. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Man, his sidekick is just killer. You saw it right there.
He has a really good sidekick. He's so fast at doing that technique, and there is no tell when he attempts that certain strike.
Round 2 straight ahead. All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
Lost that round. Go back out there and win this one strong. Okay? Don't think about wrestling. Not even for 1 second. Jab, jab.
Round 2 is upon us. Your thoughts on round 1, champ?
Round 1 was a very close round. Both guys had their moments, but nobody has really went out ahead in the race as we go into the second round.
The Predator gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. Oh, that is a huge left hook from Francis Ngannou. Somehow, some way. All right, so he lands his first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts. So he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he can do. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
Know when to fold him. Yep, absolutely.
Ooh.
Oh, nice jab.
Oh! All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Big punch lands through the middle.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. So as we call on the numbers, 54 total strikes have landed for Jon Jones. Well, more often than not, DC, when the strike has been thrown, it has found the home. 52% the accuracy rate against Francis Ngannou. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm. Inside, he's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Swing and a miss by Francis Ngannou.
Powerful leg kick lands.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Beautiful strike.
Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots. Right there, I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And there comes the separation now. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece. There's...
Oh!
20 seconds left.
Oh, no! Oh, my goodness! Oh, wow! That was nasty!
I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight. All right, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight reel. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands, and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 43 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jon Jones!
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean,
It is a heavyweight championship fight between Jon Jones and the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
You ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we've seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we could put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
nice kick landed by the Jones.
That's a big strike right there.
Couple of chins here being tested early. Fury's punch to the body rejected there by the defense. Nice job by the opponent. Oh, and he gets tagged. Beautiful. Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble. Oh, and there he goes working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab, but you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch, and the first one you learn is a jab.
Right.
And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
And they separate. Effective punch there by Fury.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Oh, nice connection there by Jon Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight.
And you have to have it because the target's always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones seems destined to keep that title wrapped around his waist. Leg kick.
Oh, beautiful jab there by Tyson Fury. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, beautiful job by him there. Maybe the opponent was expecting the straight punch, and he goes to the hook.
Mike Tyson used to have some of the best hooks in boxing, and this young man tonight is throwing them with that type of intensity.
Fury gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes. Fantastic
All
time.
right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm going to be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. 45 seconds remain in the round. 30 seconds now to go in the round. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. What a display of just sheer punching in that last round.
I mean, he looks like a boxer. He looks like a professional boxer out there, throwing and stringing those combinations together. He landed those big punches over and over again, and it was this one right here that really did change the tide of the round.
Breathe, relax, slow that heart rate down. It's okay. We expected this type of fight. We trained for this. We're bloody.
All right, second round now underway. I'm no analyst, but a little bit of a feeling out process there in round one.
And that's a part of being in the octagon with someone that's so skilled. You cannot just go after them guns a-blazing. Both of these young men are trying to find the right moments to attack.
You shot the fight thus far. How's his opponent? And just like that, the fight is over.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
So on the sport's biggest stage, he comes up large. The baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion of the world, your winner and by knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Bones Jones! All right, so a big result for a big man tonight as his star continues to shine. Congratulations to the still UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
The baddest man on the planet is standing in the middle of that octagon right now. Over and over, you see him get new belts. The UFC heavyweight champion remains the same.